Hello everyone, what is up? Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day again. We got extra news for today's video. Crypto bull, PayPal is now allowing buying and selling of XRP and other crypto. This will be an epic bull market. We can see right here.
Bitcoin maybe just got a little more real as an everyday means of payment. PayPal says it will allow customers to buy, sell and hold the cryptocurrency and rival virtual coins in its online wallets. The service will be available to US customers in the coming weeks and some other countries in the first half of 2021. From early next year, people will also be able to use the digital currencies at the 26 million merchants on the PayPal network. Company Chief Executive Dan Schulman says he hopes that will encourage global use of Bitcoin and the like. He says he's working with global central banks on how PayPal can help drive that. Cryptocurrencies have so far failed to catch on for everyday use. Their extreme volatility makes them attractive to speculators, but not so much shoppers or merchants. Companies including payments provider Square and stock trading app Robinhood do already allow users to buy and sell digital coins. But now PayPal's vast reach could be a game changer. It has 346 million active accounts worldwide and processed $222 billion in payments just in the second quarter. Cryptocurrency transactions on PayPal will be settled in regular currencies, such as the US dollar, meaning merchants won't get paid in virtual coins.
Look at that, guys. PayPal has come into the play. I know everyone's disappointed that PayPal chose to preclude XRP, but keep in mind that this is going to bring in 300 million people, 10 times the current crypto people, bringing a ton of money into the space. Let's hope the tide lifts all boats. Fine with me. I won't be joining the Bitcoin boat though. This is huge news, not just for XRP, not just for Bitcoin, not just for Ethereum, but the whole crypto space in general. The crypto POWELL, Justin, Ripple partner TransferGo partners with Visa to bring global real-time transfers to users. If we go down here, are they using XRP? What do you think? Ripple to partner with MoneyGram for blockchain payments. MoneyGram expands cross-border P2P service with Visa Direct. TransferGo partners with Ripple to offer global real-time payments everywhere to everyone. TransferGo partners with Visa to bring global real-time transfers to users. Look at that, guys. It really does all connect. Next, it comes from MacAttack XRP. Ripple chief bullish on Bitcoin says XRP needs level regulatory playing field in the US. Ripple's chief executive Brad Garlinghouse says there isn't a level regulatory playing field in the US between Bitcoin, its smaller counterparts like XRP. In a new interview during the virtual DC FinTech Week, Garlinghouse says that while he's bullish on Bitcoin, the odds are stacked against other crypto assets due to the current regulatory framework. The fact that Bitcoin is the most liquid digital asset is a good thing, and once you have that, that's helpful to the Bitcoin community. Look, by the way, as much as I get accused of being an anti-Bitcoin, I own Bitcoin. I'm bullish on Bitcoin for sure. I think it's going to be a challenge just to, arrive at, hey, the US now has level playing field with other technologies. I'm not just talking about how that benefits the XRP community, but others that are doing interesting things, that are being responsible players and working with regulators. All we are asking for is that level playing field. XRP Crypto Alpha US regulator says banks could become blockchain nodes. US Comptroller of the Currency Brian Brooks said blockchain will disrupt banks. The regulator sees banks becoming directly connected to blockchains and using them as payment networks. I think there's a huge role for banks, Brooks continued, but it's a transformational role. Instead of functioning as an aggregator of dollars, he argued banks will focus on high value add higher profit services. While crypto exchanges blurring the lines between the worlds of cryptocurrency and traditional banking, that future could arrive sooner than later, guys. Cointelegraph Brian Brooks believes decentralized finance will take over many of the services currently offered by banks. Let's check this out.
Mainstream DeFi is inevitable, U.S. Currency Comptroller. The U.S. Acting Comptroller of the Currency, Brian Brooks, predicts decentralized finance, DeFi, will render many of the financial services offered by banks obsolete, just as email disrupted the postal service. In an interview during DC FinTech Week on October 19, Brooks predicted a not-too-distant future in which distributed ledger technologies, DLT, mediate financial services, making the legacy banking sector's historic role as central ledger keeper redundant. We see a future where decentralization is very likely an unstoppable force out there. Decentralized networks, by definition, are cheaper, faster, and more resilient than any kind of centralized structure. Formerly the chief legal officer for Coinbase, Brooks is now the head of the Department of Treasury's Banking Oversight Bureau. He compared financial institutions' historical function as an aggregator of money to that of the post office's role as an aggregator of communications, noting, "With email, we don't need the aggregation anymore, we can do it directly with each other." When asked what the role banks will have in society amid increasing creative destruction posed by stablecoins and DeFi, Brooks said, "Human beings need financial services, they don't need banks. It is possible for you to just go online and say, 'Hey, listen, I've got $10,000 here and I'd like it to earn 5%, and the algorithm will find someone who does, and all of a sudden there's no longer a value in the bank aggregating all of that money together." Brooks predicts that banks will continue to provide an array of important services, including custody of physical assets and fiduciary stuff. He also expects banks will adapt to an increasingly decentralized world, predicting a future where banks and businesses operate nodes within blockchain networks, and in which banks mint their own stable coins.
Huge news, guys. More adoption in the whole crypto space in general. Again, from XRP Crypto Wealth, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse said CBDCs are a very positive dynamic and argued that they don't pose a threat to Ripple or XRP. Just having a central bank digital currency still doesn't solve the problem of settling a transaction, settling a payment between the Argentinian peso and the Australian dollar. Again, from XRP Crypto Wealth, Federal Reserve Chairman Powell said a central bank digital currency will improve the payment system in the US. Quick take, Fed Chair Powell has acknowledged that a central bank digital currency CBDC might improve the payment system in the US. A CBDC could help faster and cheaper payment transactions, said Powell, adding that it could also help modernize payment infrastructure and reach consumers traditionally underserved by financial institutions. Again, guys, central bank digital currency could lead to improvements in the broader payment system in the US. More talks about CBDCs and everything in the space as well. Who really knows what will happen at the end of the day, guys? But anyways, hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you guys did, please leave a like, subscribe if you guys are ready. Feel free to be a member of the channel. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully you guys are having an amazing day. And you guys, see ya.
This is the beginning of the greatest economic cycle this country has had since World War II. And I knew the things that Donald would do, and he hasn't even got started. But this is the eye of the motherfucking storm, the perfect storm. It ain't never going to get any better. Never. This is perfect for the QLA model. If I could have written a prescription or a formula, I couldn't have written it any better. Low interest rates, money's free, you stupid. Massive chaos. And Donald's going to rip the mother economy apart. And he's going to for practice in a good way. This is it. It ain't never going to get anything better. This is like a multiple orgasm the rest of your life, you fucking slags that are in the audience. This is it.
Sometimes I don't want to hear what Dan has to tell me. But as I wrote in one of my blogs, the old man, he's always right. Because he's telling you what you don't want to hear about yourself, but what you know is true. And that is, you're not stepping yourself up. You're not stepping your game up. And you get caught up in fear. As Dan says, false expectations appear in reality.